This is a download from BBC Learning English. To find out more, visit our website.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to The English We Speak. With me, Fei.
And me, Roy.
We may sound a little different. That's because we're not able to record in our normal studios during the coronavirus outbreak. There has been a lot of discussion about self-isolation and staying at home. And in this program, we have an expression to talk about the stress you may feel in that situation.
That's right, Fei. Today we're going to talk about cabin fever.
Cabin fever is the reaction to feeling trapped or isolated in a building for too long. It can be really stressful. This expression probably comes from people being trapped and not able to leave a small wooden house known as a cabin. They may not have been able to leave due to the extreme weather conditions like a snowstorm, as these buildings are often found on mountains or hills.
People can become sad, restless, and even lack concentration. They may also get food cravings, which in turn may lead to weight changes.
That's right, it's a really serious thing and it can cause you to suffer from anxiety.
Which is why we're going to tell you some things that experts say you can do to help you cope with cabin fever.
Yes, we'll let you know right after these examples using the words cabin fever.
I started to suffer from cabin fever after I was stuck at home for 2 weeks. Some scientists think that cabin fever is linked to the feeling of claustrophobia, the fear of being in closed places. He said he felt really anxious and that he was suffering from cabin fever after not being able to leave his house. He also said he had gained weight.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the expression cabin fever, which is the feeling of stress from isolation that some people experience when they stay in a building for an extended time.
But apparently there are some ways you can cope if you're suffering from cabin fever. Aren't there, Fei?
That's right. One of the first things they say to do is to set regular meal times. So kind of like a routine, much like you would have if you were going to work.
Yes, this helps regularity and limits binge eating and weight issues. Also, it's important to try and stimulate your mind.
Things like television are okay for distraction, but they don't overly stimulate you. Something like reading a book may be more interesting and keep your mind active.
Yes, and doing things like puzzles or crosswords can also help. I really enjoy doing quizzes online. Also, you should make sure your friends and families are coping if they are in the same situation.
Absolutely. A phone call to someone to check on them may really help them, and you can also give them the same advice we're giving you now. Finally, it's important to set goals. Try to achieve things in your day to keep you focused. You could even make weekly goals depending on how long your isolation will be for.
Hey, why not try writing a book?
That's an idea. Bye, Roy.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.